Hey, it's Wes from Flying Goat Games, and today we're going to do a basic turn or run through with Monumental. Monumental was released by FunForge back in 2019, and I want to start this series with just games that people find intimidating, big setups that really, they're not hard games at all, and I think more people should be able to experience them. So, the basic setup here is already done. Here's your map. The map is chosen by the map book. So this map is set up for a two-player game. And here we are. So basically, these represent your city, and this is where you're going to put your characters. It's funny with the deluxe version. The minis are, well, there's a lot of them. I'll give them that, like a lot of minis, a lot. There's two packs of minis, but that's okay. If you don't like minis, the regular version comes with little, the cardboard chips, and they work just as good as well. So this is the development cards. These are cards, think of Ascension almost, where the game itself is a strategy deck building game that uses the map, and there's some battling and stuff like that, but you start off with 15 civilization cards. And these civilization cards are custom to one of the five starting populations. So in this case, I chose Japanese, and I also have a warlord, and this is sort of your main character for the game, Miyamoto Musashi, and of course you have your cultural cards as well. These you can buy when you get certain tokens. Actually, this is what the token looks like during the game, and if you buy it, it adds a bonus on every turn. And they're kind of cool because the first one costs one, the second one would cost two, the third one costs three, but each time it adds a consistent bonus and then the added bonus of whatever's on the top card. So on your turn, now that we've gone over that, these are basic building cards. They basically double what the cards in your deck will have, and you can purchase these. The cost is 3 development. These are the costs for each of the cards. The blue cards are called knowledge cards, and you can purchase them with science. And for instance, this would cost 4 science. And then you have wonders. The wonders also are really cool cards. You purchase those. You have to do it twice. You have to pay development to purchase them. Once you have completed, it adds not only a bonus, but it also helps fortify one of your areas. So on your turn, you will take your civilization cards, which there's 15. You would have already shuffled. Everyone starts off with 2 gold. The gold in the game act as a wild. So this can be used as any of the 3 resources. So on your turn, you make a grid, and the grid is 3 by 3. And I'll talk to you about that blue knowledge card. That's actually a really good card for us. Why this game is intimidating a little bit is when we set up just for a 2-player game alone, we had, the majority of our table was covered in minis, in tokens, and in cards. There's these cards, and then, the next person's cards as well. But everything is here and everything is easy. So to start a turn, you have to activate your city. I just put my grid of 3 by 3 cards down. This represents my city. So how to activate your city is you can pick 1 row vertical and 1 row horizontal. When you do that, it's called activating. So for me, I'm going to decide what I want to do. So since we just started this game, I don't really have a strategy yet necessarily, except for I should mention this. The knowledge cards, when they come out, they get stacked with another building card. They are really special cards because it adds a double bonus. So, apologize for that. There we go. My Bushido is a special card as well. And my Samurai School is also, every faction has their own special cards within their civilization. So that's really cool. I got these on my first play. So this row's good. This row would be considered good. I'm going to activate my Samurai School. So I turn these 45 degrees just to show that they're in play. And then I will do the top row. So 1 row vertical, 1 row horizontal. So now my city is activated. From there, I resolve the cards and or receive the resources. So for the military, there's 1 red, 2 red. So I will receive 2 military resources. And there's 1 blue, 2, 3 blue. So that's 3 sciences I will receive. This is actually a really, really good first turn. And then it says on my special card here, I can pay 1 gold to gain 2 more military. These resources can be used. Oh yeah, so basically if a province has not been conquered, that I can use it for that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna pay my 1 gold and gain 2 more military. Now that this is done, oh, well, there's one here. Archive 1 card. So this is also a really good card. You can archive a card. Now, like I said in other deck building games, you start off with weaker cards. So, you know, cards that only offer 1 bonus, where you can buy a card that would offer 2 bonuses. So if you, in this game, they happen to call it archiving, you want to get rid of these lower cards because your deck will always be 15. And if you can get rid of some of these, it'll then lower your deck and give you a better chance of pulling better cards. So I will archive this card right here, which is remove it from the game for me. All right, very good. So now on your turn, the action phase starts. I've already resolved this and I'm on my action phase. You have to spend all of your resource before the end of your turn. Whatever resource you don't spend goes back to the main pile and it goes away. So it's use it or lose it. That's your opportunity. So on my turn, I'm going to use my military. I think I should have 1, 2. Yeah, okay. So I have 4 military. So I can move. What I'm going to do is move my warlord. The warlord himself has a bonus. For instance, the first time Miyamoto conquers a province, each turn I can gain 2 extra science. I already have 3. That would give me 5. That's pretty sweet. So to conquer a province, it's pretty straightforward. Each province has a set defense value. This province is 2. This province is 1. And then, if there is barbarians on the province, the number beside the barbarian is added to already the defense of the province. So this province has 1 defense and a 1 barbarian, meaning it's a 2. So I have 4. I could probably conquer 2. Well, I'll conquer this one. It's closest to the camera. So this province has a 2 defense and the barbarian is a 2. So I will spend my 4 military, which allows me to move 4 of my characters in. I will choose the warlord. I will choose 3 of my other fellas here. These are your outposts. You wouldn't be moving those right now. And you also have explorers. The explorer allows you to pick up a production token, or development token, sorry, and you can hold on to that. You wouldn't lose that. You can just use it when you want to. Okay. So because I've defeated this, I gain first a bonus from my warlord, which is 2 science, which is pretty awesome. It gives me 5. Then I also gain 1 of the 2 benefits underneath of this barbarian. So I can receive 1 culture or 1 monster. The monsters are kind of neat. You pull out a monster. It doesn't work for you. It kind of can work against you, but either player can use it to their advantage. The cards are really nice, though. So we won't get into that right now, but I will choose a culture. So I receive 1 culture. Now I can set it down. So really, my hand is it just keeps developing and getting bigger and bigger. When we were playing the game, we actually kind of compared it a little bit to Scythe, and it's, you know, with the map and its size, and a little bit to Ascension, and there's a few other games, but as you can see, it's pretty smooth. So I'm going to actually purchase my culture bonus over here. Now these cards, you can look at any of them and choose any one to start off with. So I'm going to start off with gain 1 gold. So I can reinforce 1 building, which I don't have activated yet, and I can gain 1 gold. So I will set this by my warlord, and I will gain another gold immediately. That's an immediate. And now I've spent this. So I now have 5 science. Now I can't buy a wonder, but though I'd love to. So I'm gonna buy this knowledge card right here. So this knowledge card costs 4 science. Now, what it does, it will gain me 1 basic resource of my choosing, and this card, now that I own it, goes immediately on the top of my civilization deck. So when I clean these cards up and put them in the discard pile, it'll be drawn first next time, and it'll be almost like a bonus because you get the second card that goes on top of it. So it goes on top. Now I've now spent these, and I lose the 1 because I can't use it on anything. I will replenish the development deck, and that's it. So basically my turn's over. I don't want to take any more actions. I pick up the cards that I have spent, the ones that return 45 degrees, and I put them in the discard pile, and then I replenish my city. Oh, look at that. There's that knowledge card we had, and the card goes on top, so it's like a double. And, oh, so now we ran into a situation. I've ran out of cards for my city. I take the discarded pile, I shuffle, and I now place them upside down, and I continue to draw. And that's it. Your deck will be like that, and your deck will get stronger and stronger, and you'll be able to have more and more. The Samurai School, I pulled that again. So really, I wish I was playing with someone right now because I'm doing really well. So if you have any questions, please feel free to send a text. I hope you enjoyed this run through for what 1 turn looks like. I recommend Monumental. It takes about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to play a game. It's really good. It's really fun. It's quick, but it's easy. It's really easy. So yeah, we enjoyed it very much. So thank you for watching, and leave any comments below. We'd love to hear what else you'd like to see, and have a great day. Thank you so much.